I think spending some time to really analyze your payments, both incoming and outgoing, is also super important. So the by product type, the volume of payments, the value of some of your payments, some frequent offenders in terms of customers who or suppliers or vendors who more frequently issue checks. If you have some timing concerns, if you have big payments you make at typical intervals during your month, that's really critical to understand. So then you've got really kind of a history and an inventory of what your payment schema looks like. And then you can work with your advisor to figure out, what the next step would be. So with your goals firmly set up, and then much like Rob did, understand your time horizon. If you have technology that you can take advantage of, whether that's a treasury workstation, an ERP system, whether you're making a change or moving to one, or you're on Excel spreadsheets, that's totally fine too. How you would back into moving some of your mix to digital. And you can move it in increments once you have a better understanding in the analysis of your payments. You can also think of small or large things you can do to incent your community in terms of moving to digital payments. So if people pay on time, can you factor off, part of the cost of those payments, et cetera? That would really depend on the mix of payments and the volume and the value. But there's all sorts of alternatives you can do if you find components of your payment mix where that audience is not as receptive. But those would be sort of the 5 or 6 principles to think about as you start to move down your journey to move to electronic and digital.